no gold is not enough.
Welcome back to the channel today. Today I have a wig from the company Sensationnel, and it is from their Empress lace collection. The name of the wig that I have is Evelyn, and I have it in the color DX4799. And this is the box that it comes in. Okay, so the unit is curling iron safe, 350 to 400 degrees. It has an L part. It is saying that you can cut it open and you can take some of your hair out. I think that's what they did here with the model. 100% premium fibers, all that jazz. Looks like you get hard lace around the perimeter. It's the hard scratchy lace. You get a couple combs in the front. You have a comb that's right here closer to the parting area, and then you have a comb over here that's closer to your temple on your left side if you shift it to the left. Then you have two small combs that go around the parting area here in case you cut it open, and you can situate it that way. And then you have a a comb that goes here. Then you have a comb in the back, and you get the adjustable straps. The inside of the cap is your regular cap construction where you have the tracks, and then you have the stretchy bands inside to stretch it over your braids. So let's look at the parting area, and I can tell you already we're gonna have to work on that. This is the parting area right there, and you can't see it, it's pretty close. This is DX, let's see, what does it say? It's DX4799. So DX4799 is like an opposite ombre, if I remember correctly, and that's what it looked like this is. It goes from like this burgundy color to like a darker burgundy color, and then it goes into like this number 2, maybe it's like a number 2. So the hair is really soft, feels really good. I'm gonna go ahead and go in, and I'm going to fix up the part because we're definitely gonna have to pluck the part. So let's get into plucking the part. Okay, I've showed this technique a couple of times, but I will show it again on camera. I will definitely probably speed it up. I won't talk through it, but I like to show it whenever I can because people have a hard time when it comes to plucking their part. So the first thing I do when I pluck my part, I get two things. I get a bobby pin and I get some water. I go ahead and I spray in here just a little bit on the inside. That's just to wet the hair down so I can actually see the part. And then I just go in and see where I have the most tracks at. This side looks like you hit tracks pretty soon, and this side you hit tracks sooner. So I'll start over here, and I'm just going to literally start at the front of the lace and just go in and take a slither line piece of the part. Now when you do this on curly hair, of course you're going to have to recurl the curls where you're taking it from because you know, you mess up the curls a little bit, but it's nothing a little water and your finger cannot fix. So we're only gonna do, like I said, a little bit here. Now sometimes with curly units you don't have to do the part. So it just kind of depends if you feel you're going to use the part or not. Some people, they get a curly unit and they don't use the part. So I think I'm probably going to use it. So I'm going to do it just so I don't have to go back. Okay, I sped up this part of the video just to save time. All I did was pluck the part out. I did not do the entire part. I only did like the front of it where it would meet my hairline, and I did it back maybe half of an inch along that parting area. As you can see, this is the unit on, and it looks pretty scary when you first put it on because it's a lot of hair. Anytime you get a curly unit, you're going to have to shape it to fit your face. So I'm going to go through the wig and I'm going to shape it to fit my face and cut it a little bit. I'll come back to you at the end to show you what technique. I'm just letting you see the transformation of the wig going from when I first put it on to how I'm going to end up styling it at the end. So as you can see, the part came out pretty good. I have taken, gone in and thinned it out some and shaped it. I'm going to take some of my edges out around the wig. Since it doesn't have a dark root, I'm going to create some faux edges with pieces of the wig. So I'm going to put some Evelyn New York on there and just literally do what I always do. Just kind of slick down the side, just push it back as close to my hairline as possible, and then put it behind my ear. I may secure it with a bobby pin if I have to. So I did take my spray bottle with water and spray just the front of the hair after plucking the part. Of course, you need to put the curls back in. So I just sprayed water on it, and I just took my fingers and re-curled the curls, just kind of making them a little bit more defined in the front. After that, I did go in and kind of clean up the messy pieces at the bottom with my shears and cut off, you know, just the straggly pieces, just to kind of give it a better look on the tips. Okay, ladies, I had to put some work in. I ain't gonna even lie. I had to put in some work. However, the unit is really, really, really cute. I love the color. I'm obsessed with the color. The color is just like, everything. So let me give you a 360 really quick of what I did. First, I'll give you the part. I went in, I plugged the part just a little bit. So this is the front. Excuse me, I got this cough. This is the front. Really, really, really cute. This is this side. I went in and just kind of shaped it like this. This is the back. I haven't looked at the back, so I'm not sure how it looks, but I tried to get it high up as well. And then this is the left side. So, love the color. Love the hair texture. And I went in and just put a little bit of mousse on this side. Kind of changed the texture just a little bit to kind of make it a little bit more stiffer and a little bit more wavier on this side here. I didn't put any on this side. I just wanted to see if I could use mousse and how the mousse, you know, would change it up a little bit. But I like it. I tell you. Now, anytime you get a curly unit, you know you have to work with it. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold. So excuse me. So anytime you get a curly unit, you know you're going to have to work with it. You're going to have to cut it. You're going to have to shape it. You're going to have to work your magic on it, girl. And you're going to have to put it to your face. So, you know, you just got to put the work in. So, but the first thing I will tell you before you should, in order to slay your unit, you're going to definitely need some thinning shears. Now, I don't just use regular shears when I cut my unit. When I cut curly units, I always go in and I use some thinning shears. I know they're around here somewhere, and here they are. I always use thinning shears. So you can pick these up anywhere. They have teeth in them. As they cut, I make cuts throughout, as you saw, and then I go in and I rake it out with my hands. I go back in and make cuts. I love thinning shears because it doesn't give you blunt cuts. It gives you natural looking tips. And so I love that. So as I cut, you still can't see where I cut at. You see how it just looks really, really natural. And then I'll go back in and clean up like the fuzzy pieces with my regular shears. So that's how I usually do all my excuse me, curly units. So I really, really think that that's a good little trick of the trade when you're dealing with these wigs. So because once you cut, you can't go back, as we know. So, and I have messed up some wigs, and, you know, you just have to go with it. But anyway, so the only thing about this wig is I will say there is a con to the wig. Two cons. First con, parting area. If you're not a person that knows how to pluck it, you're not going to like it if you want to see the parting area. So you have to go in and make it where you wouldn't see it. Now, I think either way, it would be cute, because even if you was to take it and make it where you didn't see, like you pulled it over like this, you see what I'm saying, and you didn't see the part, that would be cute too. or you could make it where you absolutely where you see the part. Y'all, I'm telling you, I have been sick. It's not the business. So, and if you did something like that, I would definitely clean up the curls in the front, and I would lay those like on my forehead strategically. And if you wanted to, you could put a hairpin in here like so. And that way it would give it height so that it would just kind of sit on your forehead. So I would do something like that if I was to not be able to pluck the part. And that way it would give you more like a bang in a way. But if you can pluck the part, then of course you can pluck it and you can move it over. So that's another thing. That's the first thing, is the part. And it doesn't have a dark root. The ombre is kind of opposite on this, so people may not like that. The ombre is on the bottom and then the red's to the top. But to fix that, you could go in and you could add a dark root. You can go in with a marker, or you could go in with some hairspray, and you could just add like a dark root in there. Or you could use mascara, and you can add a dark root. Just go in and kind of add like a small dark root to the tips up in here. I didn't want a dark root. I thought it looked pretty good. It's curly. It's not a straight unit. I mean, I thought it looked pretty good, so I left it that way. But positives is I like the hair texture. I like that you have a lot of hair. It's very thick, but it's not heavy. It's not overbearing, and you can, work with it. I like that it does accept the mousse. Likes the mousse. You put the mousse on there and it gives you this wavy look, and you got this like beachy type wave in there. I do like that. Like that it's light. Like that the hair feels good. If you're laying on it, or you're in bed, or it's not plasticky looking. It actually looks really like some natural hair, and I want to make sure that you can see that it looks really, really natural, and it feels natural. So I like that too. The color's vibrant. I don't know. People always ask me, is it work appropriate? I think it depends on where you work. I mean, but it is a vibrant burgundy. So I don't see a problem with it being work appropriate, but it depends on where you work. Excuse me. I will leave all the information to purchasing this unit in the description box below. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel, and also give this video a thumbs up. If you share this video or any of my other videos on your social media, don't forget to tag me in it. As you know by now, my name is Beauty by Mark. I will see you ladies in my next video. Bye.